Here's the third baseman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Throws to first. That's it out. Up next for the Pirates, Ramos.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Liner, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there.
One away, runners at first and third. And now the first baseman. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. The Cubs down by a run here in the second game of the series. Ground ball could be two. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now second baseman.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. So 2 down. Now a chance for Brennan Davis.
Brennan Davis.
Two outs. Right side. And that chance handled. Out number 3. 2 left on. And midway in the fourth, it's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Ramos.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. In the air, center field. Edman in position. 2 away now.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Base is empty with 2 away. Chris Ramos, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Ramos in his 6th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League MVP. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The wind to kick the pitch. And now it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitch. Now it's the second baseman, Ramos. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hammered, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 3-2 now. To short, could be 2. The underhand flip, 1 at second. How about that double play?
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 9 runs on 15.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Man at first, 1 away.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a
Perdomo. The toss to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And now, Ramos.
The second baseman.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
At the belt and fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kirilloff leads off first with 1 away. Not even close there. And it's 2-2. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Hard on the ground to first. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. James Triantos, the next Cub to hit.
James Triantos.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Now back, second baseman, Ramos.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Ramos.
Ramos goes 5 feet 9 inches, 23 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Witt. And that ends the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Puts a bunt down. Kirilloff. Got him on the off-balance throw. Out on the sac bunt.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both.
1 down. And now, Chris Ramos. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Eflin, a former All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the Pirates, the right fielder, Nolan.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Here now is our final line for this.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with my partner. 1 gone, runner at first. Chris Ramos now at the plate.
Ramos.
And a good eye there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Kirilloff over at first with 1 away. That clips a corner. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double play's off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Now batting,
Ramos in his 6th season, 23 years old, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
now batting, right fielder.
And now, Chris Ramos. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Out to short. Lee on the run. Throw to first. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Ramos really stood out in this win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, they left 5.
So now here's the DH, Chris Ramos.
Chris Ramos.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Kirilov, the base runner at first with 1 out. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Oh, that ball was crushed. He sends it out of here. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit.
Bottom of the 1st. And now the right fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
The right fielder, today.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The Pirates leading by 2 here in the second game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
To the right side, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Ramos, 23 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. That's in there.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And the pitch. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Out to short. Perdomo on to first. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail things here 2-0.
Now that designated hitter, Ramos.
And first offering is fouled off. one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And that extends the inning. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Brooks Lee. Ramos back to work. Fought off foul. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting in, the captain,
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Good eye in that spot. The Guardians down by a pair here in the last half of the third. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
In the air, right field. Drops steps, heads back on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cedane Rafaela. Chop to the left side. He's in there. Next is the designated hitter, Khalil Watson. That one in triple digits.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Good eye right there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's hard hit on the line. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
the batter, the first baseman, Bobby.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Rafaela at third. Watson over at first with one away. That clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses there. Now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one in the air center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Next offering is foul back. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Guardians nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, George Valera.
The center fielder.
A wind in the pitch. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man at second. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And the righty deals. He goes down looking.
The batter, the catcher.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. The Guardians trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Down the third baseman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 outs. That one just misses. Next pitch is outside. The Pirates up by 2 here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for the Guardians, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the right fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Ramos back to work. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next is the designated hitter, Khalil Watson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And another ball. The Pirates leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, and now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Here's a high chopper. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Valera.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Got him looking. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Guardians fail to score. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Ramos.
The designated hitter.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Nate Pearson up and loosening in the pen. Number 44 warming up as well. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one.
And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. And the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Ramos still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Comes a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Jones hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batter, the catcher,
Now Bo Naylor. Just missed.
1-0.
The Pirates leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Number 70, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on here in the 2nd game of the series. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Watson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one at the knees for a strike. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. That's inside. And that one missing low. The Pirates leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
One down. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the right-hander deals.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Perdomo, off-balance speed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Cleveland, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Kicks and fires. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Yeah, that's outside. Ball 1. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Got it. That's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates.